Hey there everyone and welcome back. So today I'm going to be going over my interview that I had done by Sponsor Monster DM, which actually contacted me to do this online interview. So let's get right into it and check this article out, and I'm going to read through it and you guys can actually check it out as well.
So first things first, you go to Google and you type in Sponsor Monster DM Chad Sinclair. And on the very top it says Chad Sinclair, the People's Champ. You click that and here you go. This is the interview right here. So let's go over it. It says Chad Sinclair, the People's Champ. And it says right in the beginning, skateboarders have been videotaping themselves for years. Those usually as friends filming each other to make their own little videos, or the experienced skaters film with the intent of getting a sponsorship. At least that's how it was when I was growing up. As a result of the accessibility of cell phone cameras, it now seems that most kids will film everything they do and randomly upload to any platform they can. Fine. Strange enough, with advertisement coming in, if your YouTube videos get enough hits, you can even profit off it. Apparently you don't even have to ride a skateboard to get people to get views. You just have to open up boxes from your sponsor. We want to introduce you to Chad Sinclair. Chad has his own YouTube channel where he does unboxing videos. I don't really understand why people like to watch other people open up packages on the internet, but it seems to be very popular amongst the younger generation. Chad will open boxes, sometimes even use dangerous machinery such as a chainsaw to cut through the double-walled cardboard to reveal the newest items his sponsor has sent. I remember doing that. That was awesome. It says, okay, so this is going to be the actual interview here. It says SMDM, which is Sponsor Monster DM, and they asked me a question and then respond. So Chad, where did you get the whole unboxing video idea came from? And I noticed that other people were posting videos of the unboxing and showing off their product like Andy Sherrock does. I figured I could do the same thing and promote my sponsor to a larger crowd. Next one is, not everyone is familiar with Punisher skateboards. How did your sponsorship with them come about? Do you have to buy their boards to become a sponsor? I responded saying, nah, I never bought anything from Punisher. I asked them for some stickers for free and they sent some. I then made a thank you video and they actually liked my skateboarding. They contacted me to represent their product, which I answered hell yes. I've been riding for them ever since. Just to mind you, when they asked me questions I would respond. They actually took whatever I responded with and kind of put it into their own like sentence or paragraph. But yeah, let's continue on. It says right here, Chad repping his sponsors with a switch frontside blunt slide. That is not a switch frontside blunt slide, as you can see in the photo. But anyways, I kind of think that this interview was kind of trolling, but you know what, at the same time I enjoyed it, and reading it afterwards was actually kind of funny as well. So let's continue on. How did you hear about Punisher skateboards in the first place? It's not a brand people are familiar with, and they don't sell to any skate shop that I have been to. I came across Punisher skateboards via a YouTube video advertising, free stickers, and figured it was worth a shot. I used to contact tons of companies asking for free shirts and stickers, but Punisher actually sent me stuff. To say thanks, I made a thank you video, and they liked it so much that they actually sponsored me. That part, they did like my video, and they sponsored me based off of that, but it was also based off of my actual skateboarding and the video that I produced, my promo video. And out of like 10,000 kids that they sent stuff to, I was the one person that actually made a thank you video, and they actually really appreciated that, which was actually really cool. So yeah, I'll continue on. Do the Punisher boards come with plastic wrapping over the grip tape and the bolts go through the plastic? Good question. No, they don't anymore. I've been working with Punisher directly to improve the quality of the boards. We all learn from our mistakes, and Punisher has come a long way. Booyah! Punisher just introduced their Pro Series lines of decks, designed to meet the standards of today's park skating generation. The board is thicker and has a super steep concave. It is super durable and can take a beating going down a 7-stair. What do you think about kids sending mass sponsor me direct messages? Have you done that? And if so, does it work? To be honest, it can be overwhelming and annoying for kids to do that. I realize everyone has to start somewhere, but one shouldn't be sending out tons of direct messages if they don't have any skill or only want free gear. I did that myself and realized I had to wear the stuff I would get for free, and the brands honestly weren't very cool and I didn't want to wear them. It is better for a company to like you and your skateboarding, and they may even contact you if that's the case. Companies also want loyalty, and that's a huge thing. Like, you could contact a ton of companies for free stuff and you might not even like their stuff. You just want like free stuff, and like that's not what skateboarding is about, and that's not what a sponsorship is about it. But I can go more in detail in another video if you guys want me to explain how I got sponsored and what it means to be sponsored and what you have to do in return. But anyways, who are your current sponsors and how did you obtain them? Crop King Seeds, Punisher Skateboards, and Heart Mind Soul. I obtained all three by being an amazing skater, loyal, and being a great promoter with brand awareness. You have to represent your sponsors at all times. I had a few others, but I didn't get the support I needed from them, and vice versa. Were the other sponsors expecting you to do the loop and skate big rails? No, I just wasn't getting the support I wanted. They just wanted to benefit from having me on, and I was getting little to nothing in return. I'm happy with my current sponsors and wouldn't change a thing. Son. Son. Do you get asked if you're Shaun White often? Do you have any uncanny resemblance to the Flying Tomato? I don't know. You can see his picture, and you can see my hair is kind of like the same color and stuff. But here's my response. In the beginning, people would call me Shaun White's cousin, but I was never actually mistaken for the Flying Tomato. And that's true. I've had a lot of people ask me, hey, are you Shaun White's cousin or brother or whatnot, but never actually be like, hey, look, it's Shaun White. So, I don't know. Even if somebody said I was Shaun White, I wouldn't know if they were being serious or if they were joking. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to give you a name of a skater or brand, and you have to answer the first thing that comes to mind. Example, Tony Hawk, and the response is the 900. Are you ready? And I say, okay, playa. Andy Sherlock, YouTube legend. Rob Dyrdek, DC/role model. Ah, my eye's burning. Sorry. I gotta wipe it again. Oh, I got something in it. Anyways, next one, Bobby Pulo. Dan Bilzerian. Laugh out loud. Anti-hero. Badass. Theories. Atlantis. DJK. Dirty Ghetto Kids from the streets. Do your sponsors enable you to support yourself, or are you working class man's hero? Sorry, I'm gonna have to stop this video for a second because my eyes are burning. Ah, there we go. It's just this new screen. It's so bright, and like focusing on it, like burns my eyes. But anyways, is skating your career? Do your sponsors enable you to support yourself, or are you a working class man's hero? I'd love to say skateboarding is my career. My sponsors help me out with boards, sweet gear, and some occasional trips and finances. I've always supported myself, and I've always been a hardworking and dedicated. I have worked numerous jobs, but I want to be skating my main focus in life, and one day that dream will become a reality. Until then, I will continue to hustle on YouTube, aspiring to be like Andy Sherlock, but in a long run, I just want to be happy in life. I will skate until the day I die. Real talk. What does Bong Stickers do for you as a sponsor? Bong Stickers, I haven't been working with them like I would want to. The problem is younger kids are watching me and looking up to me, so I can't really be representing or promoting companies like Bong Stickers like I would want to. They hooked me up with a hat and some stickers, which was dope, but I'm a role model. Kids will do what they want, but they will be more prone to doing something if the person they look up to does it, and that's actually true. You know, when I grew up, I looked up to a lot of people, you know, that actually like Cottonmouth Kings and St. Clown Posse, like even some of the skaters, like the typical skater you think would be like, I don't know, like a thug with baggy clothes that smoked pot and, you know, just skated, and that's what I pretty much became for like the longest time. And then I kind of realized, you know, I have like all these little kids coming up to me and talking to me, and like I can't be sitting there like smoking a joint at the park, and plus I quit anyways for like health reasons and just to better myself all around. But let's continue on. Do you receive any hazing while out skating? I would think some skateboarders wouldn't be that kind to a dude who unboxes little plastic wrap skateboards from a box. Is that where the chainsaw came in? For protection? Ha, nothing to my face, but I can hear comments under their breath and behind my back. I grew up in Surrey, Canada's version of Compton, California, and before I started skating, I was into some pretty hectic stuff. I lived an underground life. I've been in and out of trouble my whole life, and skating helped me move on from that. Skateboarding has saved my life. I do have major anger problems, and I still have the monster inside me, but I've learned to ignore the petty crap since I value my freedom. And for the chainsaw, let's just say I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. Also, people realize Punisher supports me with more than just boards, and they ask how they can get on. And that's one thing that I find funny, is a lot of the kids that, or even kids, older guys that bash Punisher, they'll later on, you know, contact me and be like, hey man, how can I get sponsored? And it's just kind of funny. But yeah, there's a package there, crispy plastic over the grip and under the bolts, factory sealed. And that was like my first sponsor package that I got from them, and I got like over 600,000 views on it, and I tried to recreate it like with my other sponsor packages, but I never got that amount of impact. I guess it was because like 90% of it is hate, and it's awesome because it got me so many views and recognized on YouTube and the skateboard world. But like I emailed Punisher and I was like, yeah, I can't be unboxing boxes with like wrapped plastic around the boards and stuff like that. I need an actual pro board, like, you know, a good board to skate, and that's what they ended up providing. So now I guess kids are kind of like, oh, it's not like the same as it was, but you know what, it is what it is, and you know, people are going to hate regardless. So let's continue on. So Punisher sells to Walmart. Do you feel that is killing the core brands and skate shops as well? Why buy a completed shop for $150 when you can go to Walmart and get a Punisher for $49.99? And I put, yes, Punisher supplies big box stores, but also want to start supplying quarter shops as well. It all depends on the stores if they want to carry Punisher. Punisher is all about giving back to skateboarding and helping others by any means. The core brands and shops will never struggle for business. If there is a demand for that product in the shop, if a kid wants a Zero deck, he will pay whatever he can to get it. In the end, quality dictates everything. Why pay $150 when you can get the same quality or cheaper? Who cares about the brand? You're saving and getting quality. Punisher decks last me 6 months long. Most brands start out great quality, and then when they are established, they lower quality. Punisher is the opposite. The quality started off poorly, and now it's top of the line. And that's true. Like, you know, when I was in high school, you want to be cool, the cool factor and stuff like that. And as you get older, you kind of realize it's just a bunch of high school mumbo jumbo. It doesn't really matter what you wear or what you do. It's just whatever makes you happy and who you are. But when I was in high school, I wanted to be cool and all that stuff because I didn't have too many friends. So like I would, you know, represent and get top of the line brands or like really cool brands in my mind, like Zero and stuff like that. And that's why I mentioned Zero, because that was like one of the brands that I used to buy for boards and shirts because it was awesome. It had the skull and it was kind of like, you know, dark and kind of like grungy, but it was awesome. You know, it was just some really good skaters too that I looked up to, like Jamie Thomas and stuff. So yeah, no, if a kid wants a certain board, they're gonna get that board. But like when you get older, you realize a lot of things cost money, and if you can get a board that's like $70 just for the board, or you can get like a blank deck for like $30, $20, and it's the same exact board. The only difference is that it doesn't have that fancy logo on it, then you're going to be more compelled to probably get the cheaper one, especially if you're not strapped for cash. And that's when me and my friends after high school were like, you know what, the blank boards, the ATM boards, you know, the mini logos, they're the exact same as a pro deck. It's just that it doesn't have that fancy logo and the name attached to it with the brand. So yeah, we started buying the mini logos and ATM decks, and they used to do really well. So, and they say, thanks Chad, it's been real. And that was the end of it. And it says, one thought on Chad Sinclair, the people's champ, and there's a comment that says, this man is lost. Lost, where am I? But no, I'm not lost. I know what I'm talking about. I've been skateboarding ever since I was like, it's been like since I was 6, and then I quit for 6 years because I didn't really go anywhere, plus I really badly injured my ankle. It's still out of place, by the way. I twisted my ankle so bad that it shifted out of place, and when I go to doctors and stuff like that, they play with it and they're like, how is this even connected still? And they're like, how can you walk on it? But I managed to skate on it too. So like where your ankles are and your foot should be in place, it's actually like shifted. It's kind of hard to explain, but you guys probably get the gist of it. But yeah, now that was the interview with Sponsor Monster DM. Sorry that I had to take a break there to wipe my eyes. My eyes were like burning there for a second. I guess I don't know, earlier I had like an orange and I touched my eye, so maybe the citrus got in there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out Sponsor Monster DM. They do like interviews with all sorts of skateboarders and stuff like that. Sometimes I've noticed when they're doing interviews, they usually troll the heck out of the person, like it's like a roast. But in this case, you could tell that they didn't really roast me as much as I thought they were going to, and they actually took it quite serious, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate the opportunity to actually do the interview, because it's actually a great way to not only get their name out there, but to help me out get my name out a little bit more. So you should check them out. They also have an Instagram page. That's actually how they contact me, was through Instagram, and we actually did the interview online on Instagram, so it was actually a good experience, a lot of fun. And if you want to actually check out the website yourself and read it yourself without me talking about it, well, go check it out. It's just, like I said, Sponsor Monster DM, and you can just type in Chad Sinclair, the People's Champ, and it will come up. So sorry if I was talking really quickly. I just wanted to get through this so it wasn't like a really long video. But anyways, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up for a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below with whatever you guys want. And of course, please subscribe. And normally, if I got time, I'll respond back to all the comments. So keep that in mind. I actually try to take my time and comment back, which is, you know, most YouTubers don't do that because they get like thousands of comments and maybe you'll see like one response. So even if I got like thousands of comments, I'd still respond, or try to at least. So keep that in mind for the future. You know, if I ever blow up, like I hope one day I'll blow up like kind of like Andy or Revive, or like, you know, Braille or Aaron Cairo, or those guys that I actually look up to, that I'll actually still take the time to give back and respond back to all you people, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be doing these videos. So thank you, I really appreciate it, and stay tuned for the next video. I just realized that I had the program up while I was talking. And if you guys are interested in what program I use, it's OBS. It's free to download. It's amazing for YouTubing. You can have your webcam up in the corner. You can have the video that you're doing. It's good, great for gaming, just great for unboxings, as long as you can hook up 2 webcams, sometimes like I do on my Pokemon channel. Check that out if you haven't yet. It's just CS Pokemon, no space, just CS Pokemon, just like one word. So check it out, and thanks for watching.